Well, we never like saying it, but summer is winding down, and that means anxiety could be creeping back in for some.
And that can mean trouble sleeping. And here to tackle all of those issues, Dr. Michelle DeBlasi, a psychiatrist at Tufts Medical Center. You're not going to tackle the seasons, doctor, I know that, but we'll tackle dealing with it. So, doctor, if you feel your mind starts to spin a bit too fast, what can you do before things get out of control to manage your anxiety?
I think the best thing to start with, especially if you're by yourself, is to start by doing some self-soothing techniques. So things like taking 10 really slow, deep breaths, or putting on a mindfulness or a meditation video can really kind of put you on a better track to kind of steer away from like a panic attack, for example. But other things you can do are simple, just distraction techniques, distracting yourself from what you're thinking about or what you're doing, doing things like going for a walk, taking a shower, calling a friend. Anything you can do to sort of get your mind off of your worries can be helpful.
What if it's too late? You're not sleeping, your mind is racing. How can you get back on track, doctor?
So if it's too late and you're already feeling extremely anxious, I would say the best thing to do is actually to remind yourself that you're anxious and that's okay, and that this happens and that you're not going to feel this way forever, and reminding yourself that you're safe and everything is going to be okay. I think that's the first step, because if you start to worry about being anxious or fight being anxious, it can actually just make everything a lot worse. Sure. But certainly if it just keeps going, you're lying in bed, it's been more than 5 minutes, you're totally overwhelmed or anxious, then at that point, I would get up, get out of bed, go to another room, start writing down what you're thinking about or you're worrying about. And if that doesn't work, go back to the distraction techniques like listening to music or just getting your mind off things.
That writing down thing is a good thing. You have a note by the bed and just write it down and get out of your head. So we know that bedtime routines can make a difference. Are there some good strategies to make sure that you're winding your mind down and then getting the rest that you actually do need?
Absolutely. And this is really important. It's called having good sleep hygiene. So my recommendation is at least 30 minutes before you want to go to bed, really start to unwind, get your mind off of all the worries from the day, all the stresses from work, and do something relaxing, calming, taking a bath, listening to relaxing music, really starting to stay, as calm as you can. And the other thing I would recommend is to stay away from screen time in that last 30 minutes, because we know that the blue light that's emitted from screens can actually disrupt melatonin production in our brain, which can lead to less of a restful and restorative sleep. And then my last tip would be just to make sure that your sleeping environment is conducive for restful sleep. So it's dark in your room, it's kind of a cooler temperature, anything you can do to kind of set yourself up for success.
Great ideas, Dr. DeBlasi. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, doctor.
Great to see you.
Stay well.